Welcome to Wrestling Matters. And today I had a few questions that some people on Facebook had asked. And the first question is, how do you feel about Kevin Nash and the Triple H storyline? I think it's great. I'm a big fan of Kevin Nash, and I'm a big fan of Triple H. So, and the reverse psychology of it is, back in 2003, Kevin Nash was the good guy and Triple H was the bad guy. So it's kind of the same storyline but different. And I've actually heard some things about adding Shawn Michaels to the mix, where Shawn's best friends with both of them as well. And even, doing some other things like that. So it's interesting. And, everybody was upset about, oh, Kevin Nash shouldn't have hit Triple H with that sledgehammer. Well, as a wrestling fan for as long as I have been, talk about fair play. Triple H has hit so many people, even including Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2002 with the sledgehammer. So it's kind of different to see, and I like that. It's different. The second question is, have they dropped the ball with CM Punk? Honestly, if I don't think completely. Yeah, they backed off a little bit of it, but the big thing was the summer, and they did that. And they gave what the fans wanted to see. Of course, now it's back to the same old. But, if Punk wins at Survivor Series, we'll see if they have dropped the ball with CM Punk. I could even see CM Punk, waiting in. I would love to see him win the Royal Rumble. I think that would be really cool to his career and really step up his game. Um, but no, I don't think they've completely dropped the ball. But I think it's a little too early to answer that question, because I'd say wait till next year and I'll answer that question again, because I think right now they're doing pretty good with CM Punk. I think they're going in the right direction, especially with him having this title match at Survivor Series. We'll see if how um, how they're going to do that. Why does everyone like Zack Ryder? Well, Zack Ryder is different from a lot of the big men that Vince McMahon makes, including, I'm talking about John Cena, Randy Orton, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Hulk Hogan. Um, Unfortunately, I even throw Shawn Michaels in there. He made Shawn Michaels. Zack Ryder went to the internet and decided to make his popularity through the internet, through his little TV, YouTube show, and that's what really put Zack Ryder on the map. And that's why everybody likes him. He was different. He decided to take a chance. He believes in his ability, and that's what fans want. They want to believe in somebody who believes in themselves. So that's why everybody likes Zack Ryder. Um, the fourth question: out of Daniel Bryan, Evan Bourne, and Cody Rhodes, who is next to win the World Championship? Well, technically, I would say Daniel Bryan, because he's got the Money in the Bank. And I'm really looking forward to him cashing it in at WrestleMania, because I'll be there. I'm going to attend WrestleMania 28. But out of those, if you can't really take Daniel Bryan into the consideration, because he's got the Money in the Bank, unless he loses it. But out of those three, I don't see Evan Bourne becoming a world champion. He's got the talent, of course, but I don't see him becoming champion. Cody Rhodes, 100%. I could see him winning the world title. His thing, with the new Classic Intercontinental Championship, I love it. I think they should keep doing stuff like that. I really wish they would change the WWE Championship back to the old one. Either to the Undisputed WCW Champion, or the Bald Eagle, the Winged Eagle Championship. So I do wish they do that. I don't like the spinner belt, but yeah, out of those three, if Daniel Bryan loses his Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania, I do think Cody Rhodes will be the first one. Should Christian get one more match? Yes. I cannot stand how they treat Christian. He is so worthy of everything that he has gotten, and he deserves so much more. A lot of people's like, oh, well, Edge was the more talented of the two. No, they were equal. Christian is a talented wrestler. Lucky enough that he hasn't injured him. I don't want to say injured himself, because he's had that pectoral surgery, and then now he has this huge ankle sprain to where he can't wrestle at Survivor Series now. But he hasn't had injuries like Edge has, like the neck injury, and things like that. So the Christian is a main event wrestler. They just don't really push him very well. They make him look not as tough as he really is. And I get it a lot. Do you really think Christian would win the title if Edge had retired? And I think yes. I think it just moved it a little faster. But yes, I do think the WB had faith in Christian to the point where he can carry the company, because TNA did it, and I think that showed that Christian is a main event player. Why did The Rock lie? I'm assuming they're talking about The Rock and when he said he's never leaving again. The Rock didn't lie. The fact is The Rock, he doesn't have to wrestle every single night. And honestly, most fans don't expect it. And I sure don't. I mean, we know he's a movie actor, but he said he was never leaving in that time period again, saying he is not leaving for another 7 years and not coming back. The Rock, in general, has already done what Cena has done. I see it all the line. Oh, John Cena calls out The Rock, blah 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 blah. Well, I'm a Rock fan. I'm proud to say it too. Which I'll be cheering for him at WrestleMania this year. But Cena is the face of the company now. The Rock was the face of the company. All I see is fans making excuses to hate on The Rock. So, yeah, he didn't lie. People took it out of context. People thought, oh, well, he's gonna stay. That means every single week. No. It was never meant to be like that, and most fans know that. So, no, he didn't lie. He was telling the truth, like he's gonna be on Raw tonight. The Raw gets rocked. So, I'm pretty excited about it. Ironically, in Boston, where Cena's from, so it'll be interesting. And The Rock and Cena is kind of like, it's ironic that this match is going to happen at WrestleMania 28, when at WrestleMania 18 The Rock fought Hogan, and The Rock won. So, it makes you wonder if, they'll keep the trend going and let Cena win. So, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. And I'll answer one more. Who is your new favorite wrestler? It's hard to answer that right now because the lack of main event wrestlers, but everyone has known that I'm a huge fan of Shawn Michaels. He is my idol, and Edge. Edge and Shawn Michaels are my two favorites, and of course they both retired. I have to say right now, all the way Christian, he's my favorite on SmackDown. I can't really say there's one in the whole WWE. Like, when Shawn was wrestling, he was my favorite wrestler. But I'm tied between Christian and CM Punk. I'm a huge fan of both of them. So, and Triple H, I guess you could throw Triple H in there. I'm a big fan of Triple H. So, yeah, I've got a top three. And they're not pushing him as well as I'd like, but Daniel Bryan is up there on that list as well. I'm a big fan of Daniel Bryan, and I kind of feel like he's the next big thing. So, I'm a big Daniel Bryan fan. But that's all the questions I'm going to answer tonight, and I hope you all enjoy Monday Night Raw. And thank you for watching Wrestling Matters. Sorry I couldn't get the episode last week, but hopefully this made up for it. Thank you for watching, and enjoy some of the photos I'm putting on the video of some of the wrestlers I met a couple weeks ago. Thank y'all, and have a great day.